Hello everybody. I decided to shoot a very quick webinar to show you how you can promote things on Facebook. Now Facebook, as you know, is the largest search engine on the planet, rivaling only the likes of Google. Facebook is so targeted in its reach that even Google can't match up with it. Facebook has the ability to create algorithms based on the pages you like or even the searches you make on Google or any other site that will directly coincide with the sponsored ads that you would see on the right side of your homepage or even your profile. That being said, just think about the potential you have when advertising your product, any product for that matter. Now, I've decided to choose a certain product today that will a certain product today that one of my friends actually has his own company towards. I'm not going to say his name or his company name as I haven't asked for permission, but I'm going to use that as an example of an ad that he could create and would pop up right on the right side. So the company or the industry is in water. It's bottled water. So I want to create an ad for his bottled water company. Now I'm gonna call his bottled water Fruity. My lovely cousin over there writing a huge ad or liking a page or sharing a page, a pretty funny page. So I just got this name Fruity. So imagine the bottled water company's name was Fruity. What you want to do is you want to go onto the right side of your panel, your home page, and you either go create ads or manage ads. I usually go manage ads first because it kind of gives me a sense of where my current ads are going. I have a lot of ads here, as you can see. I do a lot of Facebook marketing now, just to give you a sense of how well I do with Facebook marketing. Let me show you one of my ads, a really successful ad actually. Look at this. I have 661 clicks and I've only spent 20 bucks on it. Just to give you a sense of how much 661 targeted clicks. Now remember, I've targeted this to people who are interested in the in the product that I'm promoting here. So they're really highly targeted clicks, and I've only spent 20 bucks. So I'll give you a sense of how much 661 clicks usually translate to in the market is about $300 to $350 for high quality clicks at 50 cents per click. So that being said, I know what I'm talking about, and I advise you to listen very carefully, especially if you're into Facebook marketing. So basically, you go here and you go create an ad. All right, create an ad, and if depending on your web presence, okay, I'm gonna have to Google a water company just because I can't proceed without having a URL there. Bottled water company. Nestle Waters. Okay, the first one that comes up. NestleWater.ca. Enter. Just enter a URL or Facebook URL. Just press enter, and then what it'll do is it'll capture whatever images on this page or on this website, and it'll use that as the image. However, you don't need to use that. In fact, I highly recommend you use your own image. So you have your headline and your text for your ad. Now, remember, actually think about it. I'm going to create another tab here with my own Facebook so I can show you what's going on. When you look when you look at your page, on the right side, what is it about these ads that entice you the most? I'll give you 2 seconds to think about it. Good. The pictures. The pictures are what pulls you in to these ads. Now, I have a little trick that I use for the products that I promote. However, for companies, offline companies like a bottled water company, you probably won't be able to use this technique. So I won't even go into that. However, you want to go into Google or any other stock photography website that you may have, and kind of type in something that would give you a really nice visual relating to water. So, beautiful, ooh, beautiful girl. Um, Pictures of water bottles. So let's just see if that works. Okay, so now we wanna go and choose something that would pop out. No, something. If you look at the patterns here, you see that they're all dark because this is white background. If the image in the background is dark, then that kind of pulls people in. Now, see, something like this is not that great because they didn't use the dimensions of the area that they had properly. And they're supposed to. If you want to make the most out of it, you're supposed to. So let's look for something here that kind of pops out. Water's not the easiest thing to kind of choose here. I might have to water. Just water. I mean, this is pretty cool. Water, it shows how fresh water can be, and then my friend who's promoting it has, spring water. So let's look for something here that could help. This is pretty cool right here. It kind of sticks out, but it's a little hard to make out what that is. This is even better. Although I don't like to promote things that are not, you shouldn't be able to do. For example, copy and paste this because, oh, okay, you can't do it anyway. But anyways, let's continue on. What about this? This has a little watermark on it. Can't use that. I'm trying to make this quick. What can we do here? What about this? No, man, these are pretty boring pics. Let me do fun with water. No, I don't want anybody in it. Cool water pictures. Okay, this is obviously there's a cologne called Cool Water. Amazing. Water pictures. That's pretty cool. I like that. I'm going to use it just for the sake of time. I'll probably keep looking, but I'm going to use it just for the sake of time. Okay, now I'm going to save that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the advertised Facebook. I'm going to find out what the dimensions are. Now, dimensions are 154 by 154. So what you want to do is you want to go into pics. Don't mind all that stuff that I haven't. That's just the pictures of some of the ads that I've ran. And then you go resize, pixels, maintain. You don't need to maintain. So basically, uncheck maintain, because what happens is if you maintain, when you change one number, it'll change the other one automatically. And if you try to change this, they'll change the other one automatically. So what you want to do is you want to check off maintain aspect ratio, so you can manually input each of them. Okay, so 154 by 154 is what they're looking for. Now remember, this is a really cool trick that I've learned, is that try to put something like a red border around it, so people are even more drawn into the picture. So I usually put a red border around it. Okay, you can even put another one on it if you think that's gonna even help it further. I realize that this isn't the best picture on the planet, but for the sake of time, let's do it up. Okay, so going upload image, go down to where the water pic is. Okay, let it upload. There you go. Okay, that's what it's gonna look like. Come to think of it, it's kind of boring, but it's okay. Freshest water on the, remember you have limited space, planet, so that's not gonna work. Freshest fresh spring new. spring water supply. Okay. Discover the newest, freshest water supply in the industry. Newly, what can we say here? Fans rave critics are raving over this. Alright, so let's stick to that for now. Alright, so then over here is what your ad will look like on Facebook. Now, social activity is basically when you're on your Facebook, this is social activity, okay? It'll show people who likes your page, or if you connect your advertisement to your page. So let's say it's Fruity. Remember that Fruities are water bottle company. Fruity water bottle company. And whoever likes your page, you'll be able to see it right under there. So the purpose of that is when people are scrolling down, they'll be able to see, oh, okay, this is a trusted source. There are people that like this page, and this page is advertising this advertisement. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to click on it. That's basically it. So just basically connect to your page, whatever your page is. If you want, you can remove it if you don't want that. And then just write a description as to why people should visit your site, and that description would pop up right here. For this example, I'm just going to remove social activity counter and remove this newsfeed format. Oh, and by the way, newsfeed format, this is what I showed you here. This shows up in your newsfeed. Okay, so you'll see something like a suggested post. Now I'm trying to look for one here. See if I have one. There, see suggested post. This is what that would look like. Alright, so it pops up in people's news feeds. Now it doesn't pop up on anybody's news feed. It pops up on people who are targeted to what you're going to target, and I'm going to show you exactly what to target right now. So location, pick your location. I mean, the more you draw down the locations and you kind of create this ad on a granular levels, the cheaper your suggested bid will become. So United States, I usually go United States. It's a huge population. Try United Kingdom, or I mean, let's say our market is just Canada, okay? Because we don't have the ability or capability to market everywhere. You can even go on to the provincial level. So I'm gonna go Ontario, and then also go. Actually, British Columbia is way too much competition. Alberta, way too much competition. I'll do Quebec. Okay, so Ontario and Quebec, there's $11.4 million. Sorry, 11 people. I'm going to go age range 31 to 60. Because usually these are in my opinion, of course, these are the demographic that are more concerned with, natural resources and the like. Okay, so let's see what precise interest we can pop up with respect to water. Fresh water. Water supply. Water supply network. Water bottled water. Water retailer. Okay, maybe that doesn't exist. Retail water. Non-hazardous retail waste. Food, beverage retailers wanted. No, nothing there. Commercial water. Okay, nothing there. Guess it's not the greatest place. Okay, so there. See, okay, so they'll give you suggestions here. So you have tap water. You can even click that if you want. Mineral water, click that if you want. There's basically hashtag tap water, hashtag mineral water. It shows you all the people who are interested on Facebook with these subjects. Okay, so distilled water, I saw Mineral Spring in there somewhere. Water treatment, hard water, purified water. Okay, you basically boiled your demographic down to 64,000 people. Okay, water well, drinking water. Also, kind of look for bottled water suppliers or retailers. Google.ca, bottled water retailers, Canada. Okay, that's competition right there. What's this? Alright, so we'll leave that up for now. What do we, let me see if we can boil it down even further here. Consumer electronics, fashion, okay, let's leave that out. Okay, so we'll go environment. Friendly. Okay, so environmentally friendly, that's a good one. Anyway, so continue going down. Target people whose friends are connected to. That's gonna boil it down further. Now you don't need to do that. Now, usually Facebook ads take about 2 to 3 hours to get approved. However, if you put your per day budget at $100, for example, what happens is they will approve it faster because they're gonna think that you're a very serious marketer. And then you basically, you have a suggested bid here. Now you can bid between this range. It starts at 45. For some reason you don't have to do that. You can just start at the minimum bid. This is manually bid for click. So this means that every time someone clicks on your ad here, you get charged 28 cents. Alright? Now, remember, the more people click on it, the better the results become, and the cheaper this becomes. So once you realize that this is a really great ad and people are actually, interacting with that ad, what you want to do is you want to optimize for impressions, because impressions mean how many people how many people can see your ad. Everybody that can see your ad is one impression. Okay, now they charge by 1,000 impressions. Okay, so 14 cents per 1,000 impressions. So you can start at 5 cents here. 5 cents. Now just make a calculation there. If you have, and I've already gotten something ready here, if you have 57,000 impressions, your cost is 0.05. Okay, so if 57,000 people saw your ad, it would cost you $2.85 for that ad. Okay, for that campaign. Now you can budget yourself. I mean, you can even go per lifetime budget. Lifetime budget meaning how much in total you're willing to spend. You can even go as low as $5 to $10 if you just want to test the ad out and not spend a lot of money. So see, for example, lifetime budget will go $350, then you just change that to $5. Okay, start date today, and then end date, do it 4 or 5 days from now, so it's kind of spread out and you can tell when people are placing their ad. And then simply just place order, and then it'll charge your credit card for $5 when it's done, of course. So that's how you create an ad. Now, I also have, for my current team members, I have separate training to show them how you can advertise to specific markets or specific people. That's crazy. I mean, especially if you're in network marketing, and I promote I have two core businesses in network marketing, and I do network marketing because it's the most lucrative, it's the most profitable products to promote. I don't necessarily promote tangible products anymore. That was my time before, but now I just do pure network marketing companies, as they pay a lot more. And when you're in network marketing, you kind of want to be able to target specific groups of people, and people on my team have access to that training. And a lot of people who are, trying to make promote a product, like let's say hats or clothing, they can do that from here too. So that's the training for Facebook. If you have any questions, just share, comment, like, just let me know if you have any questions, and I will be happy to answer anything you have. All right, till next time, thank you and see ya.